Kansas voters rejected a ballot measure Tuesday that would have paved the way for the state to enact new abortion restrictions, a sign of how engaged Americans are on abortion rights after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, which could impact a slew of races and referendums in November. That's why. If Republicans think the issue of abortion isn't on the minds of voters, tonight's results should put them on notice. 59%. That's the share of voters who opposed the abortion ballot measure in Kansas as of Wednesday afternoon, with all precincts reporting, according to the Secretary of State's office. The ballot measure, which asked voters to approve a constitutional amendment saying it does not protect abortion rights, was expected to be a much closer vote, with a July poll finding 47% of respondents backed the amendment and 43% opposed it. A Washington Post/Schar School poll conducted in July went against the Kansas results and other polling suggesting the Supreme Court's abortion ruling will motivate voters, instead finding anti-abortion respondents actually appeared to be more likely to vote. The poll found respondents who said the ruling is a major loss for women's rights were 18 percentage points less likely to say they'd vote in November than those who didn't believe it was a loss, 52% versus 70%. It also found 55% of Americans who support abortion being legal were likely to vote versus 66% of those who said it should be illegal, results that appeared driven by pro-abortion rights voters being disillusioned by lawmakers' response to the decision. The Kansas ballot measure marked the first test of Americans' views on abortion rights in the wake of the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade on June 24, and if the ballot measure had been approved, it could have paved the way for the state to enact new restrictions on the procedure or ban it entirely. The ballot measure's failure means that the Kansas Supreme Court's 2019 ruling defending abortion rights will remain in place and continue to block Republicans from restricting the procedure, though the court's precedent could still be overturned in the future. Kansas vote marked the first time in recent years that voters in GOP-controlled states have been willing to defend abortion rights, with voters in Louisiana in 2020, Alabama and West Virginia in 2018 and Tennessee in 2014 all approving amendments that stated the state's constitutions do not protect. The vote reflected a broader national opposition to the ruling and the wave of state-level bans that have ensued. However, with a recent Kaiser Family Foundation poll finding that only 25% of U.S. adults actually want their state to ban abortion and only 33% support the Supreme Court's decision.